Back again in another hotel. I have left Northern Ireland now, and I am now down in Milton Keynes in Buckinghamshire, and this is the Doubletree by Hilton here in Milton Keynes. Hi, it's Craig. Welcome back to Craig's Life and welcome to the Doubletree by Hilton in Milton Keynes. This particular hotel is actually joined on to the football stadium, which is the home of the MK Dons, for those of you who follow football. It's right next to a retail park. There's a big supermarket here, there's IKEA here, there's lots of stuff around here. And you're also not too far away from Bletchley Park, which is the home of the code breakers, where Alan Turing and his team cracked the Enigma code, and it's also home to the Museum of Computing. So already as an introduction, that's what around here. Let's have a little look at the room and see what we think. Here's a view we see as soon as we walk into the room. This is a standard room. This has cost £100 per night for the 2 nights. Today is the 12th of May 2024, and already by looking at the room in comparison with the price that I paid to those when I was in Northern Ireland, it's already a better room. It's already better value for money. I was offered an upgrade to an executive room with a king size bed rather than just a double, and a view overlooking the MK Stadium for an extra £10 per night. But I declined. I don't see the point, and this is absolutely fine. As I say, it is a double bed. It looks quite comfortable. We have some nice big fluffy pillows on there. We've got power sockets on both sides of the beds. We've got lamps and reading lamps, although the reading lamps, I've noticed they're a little bit worn, as they're on the little things which bend. And if you could just see here, as you can, yeah, you see, this one isn't so bad. The one on the other side is a little bit worn, but that's not the end of the world. Also on this side, we have a little clock radio by the looks of it, with a couple of USB sockets for your mobile phone, and we've got plug sockets, double plug sockets on both sides. I love the picture. Those of you who are into space and astronomy, a little bit like me, that's the Helix Nebula. Looks fantastic. Nice chair. Would be nice to see 2 chairs, but never mind. We've got a chair here at the desk. If I just pull this out a second, huge desk drawer. Not sure what you'd use that for, but anyway, never mind. Great desk. We have also got a massive flat screen TV on the wall here, and the mirror. We've got the air conditioning system. Normally I don't use air conditionings, but I've already got a cold, so who cares, doesn't matter. I'm not going to get another one, hopefully. Here we've got tea, coffee. Not a massive selection of tea and coffee. There's only a couple and only 4 milks, but there's a couple of bottles of water there in the little mini fridge, which is always a bonus, especially when it's warm. We've had some nice few days. Here we've got the wardrobe. We've got an ironing board. We've got the iron there, hanging space, the luggage rack, and we've got a safe, and in the drawer at the bottom is your hairdryer. So we have got all the amenities that we need in this room. Very, very good, very welcoming. Let's have a look at the bathroom. So just walking into the bathroom, we've got a toilet and we've got a nice basin here, and we've got some body lotion and hand wash here. We've also got Crabtree and Evelyn shower caps here with face cloths, tissues, hand towels here. We have got a shower curtain rather than a screen, but they look like nice big fluffy towels. This is all Crabtree and Evelyn shampoo, shower gel and conditioner, bath mat. So the thing is with this curtain is you'd have one on the inside and one on the outside by the looks of it. Something like that. So, and I've looked at it as well, it's very clean. So all in all, that's a bit of a wider look there of the shower. Very nice bathroom. The view isn't much to write home about. We have got a retail park over there with a few shops, and we've got retail, we've got industrial units over there, and I think, oh, that's part of the retail park over there. I do know that further around to the left over there, there's the supermarket and IKEA. The stadium is directly behind me. I waited until the following day to do the review so I could actually see what I thought about the room after a good night's sleep before I gave my score. So the sleep I had was very good. The bed was very comfortable. The pillow was very fluffy, quite soft actually, and nice big comfy duvet. I didn't sleep very well, but that's my fault. That's not the hotel's fault. As far as the facilities in the room, Wi-Fi was fast, no problems with there. The TV, now it's a really big TV, but it's locked to hotel TV. So all I could really do is see what was actually on there, and there wasn't a huge choice of channels. It's a bit of a shame. You'd think with a TV like that, which is actually a smart TV, you'd be able to log into things like your Netflix or your YouTube, or you'd have something like that on. So that's a little bit disappointing that you haven't got that kind of flexibility to watch what you want on the TV, considering it is actually, more than likely, a smart TV. The bathroom, there was no problems with that. The mirror isn't an auto demisting one, so that's just a standard mirror, but the shower pressure was very good and the water temperature was also very good. So I can't fault that. There is a bar and a restaurant here. The restaurant is the famous chef Marco Pierre White. Now, I've come across other Hilton branded hotels with Marco Pierre White restaurants in them. I did go to one once before, and I seem to recall I wasn't all that bothered about it. I didn't seem to think it was worth the price that you paid for it, considering it's obviously affiliated to such quite a famous chef. But for me, my personal preference, I was a bit disappointed with it. Now I'm going to go out to eat tonight, but if I walk out of the hotel and turn to the right towards the retail park, I'm kind of spoiled for choice for places to eat. There's several different restaurants up there. We've got Pizza Express, we've got Prezzo, we've got Bella Italia, there's Nando's, there's Wagamama, and there's TGI Fridays. I believe there's also a Costa Coffee, and a little bit further around there's a McDonald's as well. So there's certainly no short of places to eat. So I'll just have a wander along and see what I like the look of. As far as the hotel's concerned, obviously this is one that is linked onto the stadium, so there is very much of a football theme to it, but there is a leisure centre here as well should you want to use it, but I don't believe there is a pool. Other thing to take into consideration when booking here is £8 per night for parking, as I don't believe the hotel owns the land that it sits on. But even £8 a night, I don't think that's too unreasonable. A little bit further afield, you're only a mile away from Bletchley Park, which I mentioned earlier, which is the home of the Code Breakers and the Museum of Computing as well. Also, a little bit further away, you've got Woburn Abbey Safari Park, and there are direct and fast train links into London from around here as well. Now we're at the situation where we would think about, would I stay here again, and what score am I going to give this hotel? Well, here's a clue. I've already stayed here once before anyway, and I was quite happy with it, and that's why I came back. So yes, most definitely I will stay here again. I personally don't think that the option of being upgraded to the executive room overlooking the pitch for the extra £10 per night was worth it for me. If you are a football fan or you wanted the bigger room, then yes, fine, absolutely, no problem, go for it. Don't think £10 actually is that bad for the upgrade either per night. The second thing is, what score am I going to give this hotel? Well, this one is quite easy. It's a 4. Very easy, no questions. There's nothing that would make it a 5, unfortunately, because I think for it to be a 5, it's going to have a bit more of a wow factor on it. This is just a very nice 4-star hotel, which happens to be attached to a football stadium. But apart from that, it is a very, very nice hotel, and I would have no problem staying here again. So this is the Doubletree by Hilton in Bletchley, Milton Keynes. Hope you've enjoyed this review. And it's nice to see that after some of the hotels I've stayed at in Northern Ireland, which weren't all that bad, that I've got a bit of a better hotel to report to you. So until the next time, I look forward to seeing you again, right here on Craig's Life. Bye!